Nick, do you still believe in the 3-3 Bucs as NFC contenders?
All right, listen, let's not bury the lead here. Wilds called this game. Wilds, do we have the video? Can we throw to Wilds on Friday? Because he had a great upset alert the previous week. And then, well, you guys can see it. Here's Wilds on Friday about this football game.
You know why they call me the Puxatawny Phil of football, Greg? It's because I'm covered with fur and live in a log? No. It's because I can predict the future. This week, I'm going far out on a limb. On a limb so far that no one on TV or even at a bar, no one is willing to say this. Steelers over Buccaneers.
Oh, no.
God.
This is your worst
Are you
one yet.
serious?
On the verge. I'm just putting it out there. I know I'm far out on the limb.
All right, so here's the thing. That was a great job by Wilds, a terrible job by me, Brew, and Greg Jennings. However, the reason we all thought it was so ridiculous was because the Steelers have been terrible this year.
True.
The Steelers, one win. The Bengals turned the ball over 5 times, had their long snapper get hurt and missed 2 kicks, and still took overtime. Since then, they lost to Mac Jones, Jacoby Brissett, Zach Wilson in his first game, and got annihilated by Josh Allen. So congrats to Wilds because he nailed it. But Tampa has massive issues right now, which is the offense has looked competent once all year, once the Chiefs went to a prevent defense. Other than that, the offense has done nothing. And even more concerning, in 2 games this year that they ended up losing, they had 2-point conversions to tie the game that they had to have. Got to have it plays. And neither came close. So over the course of a game, the offense has stunk. And in the got-to-have-it moments, the offense has stunk. And then yesterday on defense, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 11, you let Mitch Trubisky have 10-play drive to run out the clock. So the only reason anyone would believe in the Bucs, James, is because you're like, all right, the division's so bad, they're going to be in the playoffs. And by the playoffs, Brady's going to stand in the pocket longer. He's going to be willing to get hit. These things will get better. But right now, they look like a below-average football team.
And you're right. And I wish I was on that show sitting right here next to Greg because I would have agreed with you, right?
Really?
Really? This is a trend. This
Pittsburgh?
You watched them against the Saints. They had 0 points through 3 quarters. A fight break out. They get a couple go balls, and they pick off a couple balls, right? You watch them against the Packers. They scored 13 points. Right? You watch them against the Falcons. They are not moving the ball on the Falcons. And then you watch them against the Pittsburgh Steelers. They cannot find their way on the offensive side of the ball, and they're not playing good defense. This team is in trouble. I want to say no. The only reason why I am saying yes is because of the division, right? You got the Saints, you got the Panthers in that division, you got the Falcons. They're going to win the division. They're going to have a home playoff game, and I believe they work some things out on the road to the playoffs, and they find a way to play well. I'm not saying they're winning that playoff game, but they find a way to play well. But Tom Brady is going to be in the playoffs. The Falcons are playing well, but they are not going to keep this thing going. I got the Bucs in this thing. That's the only reason why I'm taking it.
The way the question's worded, are they still contenders? Because of what you guys said, yes. And it's not just the division. It's the entire conference. Because as great as the Eagles look, Nick brought it up earlier, last time we saw Jalen Hurts in the playoff game, he didn't play
Brady
well.
And the Bucs.
Right, and they're young, right? They haven't really been there, so there's questions about them. If Brady gets it going and they face Philadelphia in the playoff game, a lot of people will say, I'm going with Tom Brady. Same thing with Dallas. Like, everybody has questions in this conference. So, for that reason, I won't count them out. But there are things that concern me. Brady, I start saying his last year in New England, that he could no longer carry, like, average receivers, right? He could still be Brady when he had elite receivers. Well, Mike Evans was there. Chris Godwin was there. And Evans obviously has been there most of the year. And he still can't get it done. All right, so I'm seeing that.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.